This video shows you how to prepare pumpkin flesh for freezing. Begin by cutting a hole all the way around the stem and put the stem aside for later. Now cut the pumpkin into segments of approximately the same width. We have all the segments we need, but they're still covered with seeds and stringy flesh that must be cut off. While I clean up these segments, we'll check in with the cook.
Once the pumpkin segments are prepared, place them on a parchment-lined cookie sheet that also has a cooling rack on it. Put the segments on their edges close together but not touching. Bake the pumpkin at 400 degrees Fahrenheit for about an hour until the flesh is fork tender.
We set aside all the waste. The fleshy parts we'll keep for our compost. The tough parts, including the skins, will go to the city's organics collection.
Once the pumpkin is baked, allow it to cool for an hour or so. Remove the flesh from the rind of the pumpkin. Chop the pumpkin into small chunks to prepare it for eventual pureeing. Pumpkin is a very watery fruit, so before you puree, let the pumpkin chunks drain through a colander for a while. You can use the pumpkin juice in your compost. After the pumpkin chunks have drained for a bit, they are ready to puree. Use a food processor, ricer, or blender and blend until smooth. The pureed pumpkin should be placed in a paper towel-lined colander overnight. Cover it with another paper towel. The next morning, you will see how much liquid has drained from your pumpkin. Set it aside. It's now time to package your pumpkin. Use freezer bags to hold the amount you think you will use. A full 1-liter freezer bag holds enough pumpkin for 2 9-inch pies, which is approximately 4 cups of pureed pumpkin. Make sure you label your bag of pumpkin with the amount in it and, most especially, the date. Pureed pumpkin will keep in the freezer for a year and a half. Lay the pumpkin flat in the freezer. Just some final notes. Pumpkin takes a long time to thaw. Take it out of the freezer the night before you intend to use it and thaw it in the bag. Once again, drain the thawed pumpkin in a fine mesh colander for about an hour before you use it.